Hey, so fans, welcome back to the channel. So let's talk about Joy Wesley and that baby, Kelsey. We all saw Joy show up on Alex Kiriakis' doorstep, just completely dropping the absolute mother of all bombs, a baby girl. Kelsey, Kiriakis, and Alex just melted. He fell in love with that little girl instantly because that is who Alex is. He has this tough exterior, but inside he just wants a family. But fans are talking, the internet is buzzing, and honestly, the math is just not mathing for me. Is Kelsey really Alex's daughter? Or are we looking at the biggest scam to hit Salem this year? I mean, I am sitting here typing this on a massive deadline. My eyes are burning, but I cannot stop thinking about this plot hole. Because it is huge. Because let's look at the facts. Joy comes back to town out of nowhere. But it wasn't out of nowhere. Because Jeremy Horton called her. Jeremy's the one who picked her up from the airport. Jeremy is the one who told her to come to Salem right now. Why? Because Jeremy wants Stephanie. He has this whole twisted trauma bond with her from when they were kidnapped by Owen Kent. He really thought if he blew up Alex's marriage, Stephanie would just fall right into his arms. So he brings Joy to town with a baby to distract Alex, to get Alex out of the picture so Jeremy can swoop in and be the hero. But things didn't go the way Jeremy planned at all. Jeremy misread the entire situation. He kissed Stephanie and she freaked out. She is dealing with massive PTSD. She just got a gun from Steve. She is terrified and traumatized, and she is definitely not looking to jump into bed with Jeremy. She rejected him completely. So Jeremy's plan to get the girl completely backfired, but he is still stuck in this massive lie with Joy, and the lie is Kelsey. The lie is the DNA. Let's really talk about that DNA test, because Alex got confirmation. The hospital said he is the father, but come on. This is University Hospital we were talking about. DNA tests get faked there every other Tuesday. It is practically a rite of passage in Salem. If you haven't had your DNA test altered by a mad scientist or a jealous ex, do you even live in Salem? And who has the perfect connections to fake a medical record right now? Jeremy Horton. Just think about it. Jeremy's dad is Mike Horton. Dr. Mike Horton, former chief of staff, a legendary doctor at that hospital. It would be so insanely easy for Jeremy to use his dad's old login credentials, or just use the Horton name to get into the lab, hack the system, change the results, print out a piece of paper that says Alex is the dad, just to lock Alex into Joy's orbit and get him away from Stephanie. Just think about how easy it is to breach Salem hospital security. We have seen Dr. Rolf walk in and out of there like he owns the place. We have seen people switch paternity tests, swap babies, change medical charts. It is a joke. So Jeremy Horton, a guy whose family practically built that hospital, walking in and changing a file, that is child's play. He probably did it from a laptop at the Brady pub while eating a bowl of clam chowder. That is how pathetic the security is. And Alex just bought it. Hook, line, and sinker. Because he wanted it to be true. He wanted a piece of family that was just his. And what about Joy's timeline? Yes, she was pregnant, or thought she was, when she left Salem over a year ago. But she took a test back then, and it was negative. Then she supposedly realized later she was actually pregnant. But what if she lost that baby? It happens. It is tragic, but it happens all the time. And what if she got pregnant again by someone else? Someone like Jeremy, because Joy and Jeremy were both in New York. Joy's mom, Nancy, is dating Jeremy's dad, Mike. Their families are intertwined. They definitely cross paths in the city. And Joy is not exactly known for taking things slow. Remember her first night in Salem? She almost slept with Johnny DeMera right off the bat. She jumps into bed fast. She is opportunistic. So it is completely plausible that she hooked up with Jeremy in New York, got pregnant, and when she realized she was having a baby with a Horton who doesn't have DeMera or Kiriakis money, she hatched a plan. And let's really dig into Joy's mindset here. She comes back to town acting like this innocent single mother, but we know her history. She is a survivor, sure, but she is also deeply manipulative. She watched her parents, Craig and Nancy, scheme their way through life. She learned from the best. So when she found herself pregnant with Jeremy's baby, a guy who was currently unemployed and obsessed with another woman, she did the math. Alex is heir to Titan. Alex has a massive apartment. Alex is desperate to be loved. It was like taking candy from a baby. She probably convinced Jeremy that this was the only way they could both get what they wanted. Joy wants money. She wants security. She wants the high life. Alex has Titan money. He is a Kiriakis. He is rich. Jeremy doesn't have that kind of cash. So they team up. Joy gets Alex and his massive bank account. Jeremy gets Stephanie. It is the perfect scam. A match made in scam heaven. Except Jeremy didn't get Stephanie. And now Stephanie is losing her mind. She actually shot a gun at Joy. Woke up groggy, heard a key in the door, and just fired. Joy survived, but the leverage she has now is insane. She can hold this over Alex forever. She can play the victim. Oh, Alex, your crazy wife almost killed me. You need to protect me and Kelsey, but it is all built on a lie. A massive foundational lie. And poor Stephanie, she is the real victim in all of this. She was kidnapped, held hostage, terrified for her life. And instead of getting a safe space to heal, her husband is suddenly playing daddy to an ex-girlfriend's kid. No wonder she grabbed that gun and fired it when Joy walked in. She is living in a constant state of hypervigilance. Her nerves are completely shot. And if she finds out that the two people who caused this current nightmare, Joy and Jeremy, planned it all along, I wouldn't blame her if she went completely rogue. So how does the truth come out? Because it always does. DNA does not lie forever. My bet is on a medical emergency. It is the classic soap opera reveal. Little Kelsey's gonna get hurt. Or sick. Maybe a rare blood disease. Or she needs a transfusion after an accident. And Alex, being the devoted dad he thinks he is, will rush to donate blood. He will roll up his sleeve. He will be crying, begging the doctors to save his little girl. And the doctor will look at the chart and say, "I'm sorry, Alex, but your blood type isn't compatible." Boom. The DNA doesn't match. You can fake a piece of paper in a computer system, but you can't fake blood typing in an emergency room when a kid's life is on the line. And honestly, I feel sick just typing this because Alex is going to be so destroyed. The guy has massive abandonment issues. His biological mother, Angelica Devereaux, just dumped him, left him for Justin and Adrian to raise. He grew up feeling that sting of abandonment, feeling like he wasn't enough for his own mother. So when he found out he had a daughter, he swore he would never do that. He swore to be the best dad ever. He is bonding with this kid, holding her, loving her. if he finds out she isn't his, it will break him completely. He might never recover from a betrayal like that. But that's the drama we sign up for, right? The messy, heartbreaking, totally unhinged drama. Joy is playing a very dangerous game. She is messing with Kiriakis. And Victor might be gone, but Maggie is still running Titan, and she will destroy Joy if she finds out she scammed Alex. Maggie does not play when it comes to her family. And Philip is back. He won't let his nephew get played like this either. The Kiriakis family will rain fire on Joy Wesley. So yeah, I am fully on board the fake DNA train. Jeremy hacked the hospital. Kelsey is Jeremy's kid. Joy is a scammer. And Alex is walking right into a trap. We are just waiting for the other shoe to drop. Probably during the summer sweeps, when Kelsey needs that blood transfusion and the whole house of cards comes crashing down. It is going to be epic and tragic, and so very Salem. I'm gonna need a lot more coffee to get through this storyline, because it is gonna be a bumpy ride. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, because I am losing my mind over here.